Hello, I'm Urvashi, and today I'm going to teach you how to respond when somebody says thank you. Welcome, you're welcome is a perfectly valid response, but I think it's a tad bit overused. The purpose of this video is to expand your vocabulary bank so that you have more options when somebody thanks you. Let's begin with some casual or informal phrases that you can use with your family and friends. The first one, of course, is welcome. You're welcome, as I already mentioned. You can also say no problem. However, keep in mind the seniors and the older generation doesn't really appreciate this response, so maybe you can use it just with your peers. You can also reply to a thank you with a thank you, with the emphasis on the you. For example, thank you for accepting the invitation. You can reply with, no, thank you for the invitation. So remember, the emphasis should be on the you. Another good response is pleasure or my pleasure. And if the person is close to you, you can also say, I know you would do the same for me. For example, thank you for taking care of my dog yesterday. You can reply by saying, I know you would do the same for me. Another response which might sound a little less heartfelt is no worries or it's all right. You can use it when somebody says, thank you for taking in the parcel for me yesterday. You can say, no worries, it's all right. You can also respond by saying, don't mention it. Or, the pleasure was all mine. And a very sincere response could be, that's the least I could do. For example, thank you for picking me up from the airport yesterday. You can reply by saying, that's the least I could do for you. You could also say, it was nothing. Or sure. Sure is more of an American slang which goes hand in hand with sure, no problem. Or a more generous response could be anytime. Now let's talk about the more formal responses, which could be at your workplace or in businesses. Number one, of course, would be, you're welcome, you're very welcome, you are most welcome. Another polite way would be, I am much obliged. And also you could say, we appreciate or I appreciate your business. For example, thank you for sending in the samples so quickly yesterday. You can reply by saying, I appreciate your business. You can also say, happy to help. Or the pleasure was entirely mine.